Hey guys, so today I want to film an update, or I guess the first video on my kitchen reno video. I wanted to film little bits and pieces throughout of what I was doing, but I just didn't have time. When we were doing the start of the reno, I was still living at my other house. We're doing renos here, so I was working full-time there while packing and then coming here at night to do painting and stuff. So there was just like no time to do filming. I don't know what these YouTubers do who have time to film it, but like I didn't. So we're about halfway done the kitchen. We're gonna get new countertops tomorrow, so I kind of wanted to film just like a first part of this video, let you guys know what we've done so far. And I'll insert some pictures of progress as I go, because I did take a lot of photos and there's video of what it looked like before, so we'll just do that. So the first thing we did was we took all of these cabinets off, and I sanded them, and then I primed them, and then I painted them. Cabinets are not easy to paint because you have to paint each side and you need them off the ground. So what I actually did was I put 4 red Solo cups upside down underneath them and laid them on top, so then I could do 2 coats on each side, let it dry, flip it, do 2 coats on the other side. There are some touch-ups I need to be done, but I didn't really care if I had to do them once they're on the cabinets. It's kind of easier that way, to be honest, because like putting the doors on the cabinets ends up scratching them, putting the handles on ends up scratching them. So it's honestly easier just to do the touch-ups once they're on. I used melamite paint from Deluxe. I basically called them and just, listen, these are Ikea cabinets, so they're like that particle board with a finish over top of it. So what they told me to do was just sand it and then use a really good gripping extra grip primer, and then use the melamite paint, because it's like, as you can see, it's not matte, but it's not glossy, and so it's easy to wipe down. I will say the melamite paint takes a really long time to dry, especially on the particle board. I'm not sure why. It's just a really sticky paint, and my uncle, who is a contractor who's been doing all my renos, basically told me that paint in general takes about 30 days to dry, but you just don't really notice it when it's on walls because you're not touching it every day like you're touching cabinets every day. So we did that, and then my uncle took out the wall where the island is. As you can see, there was a wall here. This was the island that was kind of attached to it, and there was some shelves on this side here, but we took them out. I bought some kitchen stuff plus stuff today. So my uncle basically took the wall out, and as you can see, it looks so much nicer without the wall there. And I painted the island black as well. We also decided to remove the backsplash because, like I said, we're getting new countertops, and as you can see, these countertops have like a trim on them, and I didn't want to have to get a trim because, first of all, I'm getting quartz, so it's gonna be way more expensive to get a trim, because then they're gonna have to round off the top and polish it. And so it would honestly be cheaper overall to just do a new backsplash and just do straight countertops. I also just like the way straight countertops look better anyways. So my husband and my cousin ripped off the old backsplash, and they had done it wrong, so it ripped off the whole drywall with it. So we had to re-drywall, which is why you can see everything's a hot mess, because they didn't do it properly. So yeah, I'm just gonna do subway tiles back there, but they have to wait till the new counters come in for that. And then we also did new floors. Floors before were a peel and stick vinyl, and what happened was when we took the wall and the island out, it kind of fucked up some of the floor, and so we just had to rip the floor out and redo the floor. My cousin actually ended up taking out a row of the hardwood floor, so it gave us even more space. So the kitchen feels like a big kitchen now, as opposed to before it felt really tight, because we had about this much space of wall here, and then he probably took about this much out for a row of hardwood, because he said that the hardwood underneath the wall was all fucked up anyway, so he just took it right out. And then we put down ceramic tiles. These are just like some basic ones from Home Depot. They were only $1.99 a square foot, so about the same price as vinyl. However, it does take a lot more time to put them down, and because I picked the ceramic tile, my husband had to peel up all the vinyl peel and stick floor, and he was really mad about it. But the floor looks great. I ended up getting the shiny finish also. A lot of people told me not to get the shiny finish, and by a lot of people I mean my cousin, because it's slipperier, but I just think the shiny finish looks so much better. And with the shiny countertops, it's just gonna be bomb, okay? Trust me. So I also am gonna get a new sink coming in tomorrow. I picked up a new tap already. I think that's everything I've done so far. So like I said, tomorrow we're gonna get a new countertops in, and then we're gonna do backsplash. I need to repaint because they had to, the walls in here looked like someone had like I wanna call it stucco, but it's not stucco, replastered them, but they hadn't sanded them properly, so they're kind of fucked up. Oh, and also on this wall here, there was a phone jack, and it's 2020, no one has a kitchen phone anymore, so I just had my uncle take it out and then re-drywall it. Oh, also all the electrical was in this wall, so he just moved it to the back. He moved the dining room light switch here, and then the thermostat on the other side of that wall, just so that it's easier. Oh, and we also put in pot lights. So there's 6 pot lights in here now, and then one underneath here, which was already there, but we replaced it with a new pot light. Little trick, if you want pot lights, go to Costco. They were like 2 for $25. And if you go to like Home Depot or Lowe's or Rona or anything, they're like, I think they were like 40 bucks a pot light. So I ended up saving so much money by just going to Costco. They only had this one type, but like, you're never looking at your ceiling. Also, we had to paint the ceiling. Oh, fucking nightmare. My husband hated it, I hated it. It's fucking hard to paint a ceiling. But yeah, so we basically, they had to re-drywall the walls because of how shitty the last people did the plaster and the backsplash. So we have to sand that and repaint it. Like, we still have a can of the gray that they used from before that matches the rest of the house. So I'm just gonna go with that because it's just easier, and like I kind of liked the color anyways. So I need to sand that. And as you can see, my fridge isn't here still. It's literally in my living room just because my uncle didn't want to put the fridge back on the fresh floors. That's my cats having a meltdown. He wanted to put it back on the fresh floors. He wanted to kind of let them sit a little bit beforehand. So the fridge is just kind of like in the dining room, which is fine because I literally don't own a dining room table. My dining room right now is like a ladder and boxes full of kitchen stuff and a fridge. So that is everything we've done with the kitchen so far. I'm kind of feeling it, to be honest. I think it looks really nice. I think knocking down the wall is the best decision we made because it just makes the space look so much more open, and honestly the kitchen looks way bigger. Like before it felt small and cramped and like I didn't love the kitchen, but now I'm feeling it. So I will kind of give you guys another update once we put the countertops in. I'll let you know what it looks like and the backsplash. Okay guys, the kitchen is finished. It's actually a little bit gloomy out today, so I have my pot lights on to kind of bring some light. I literally just got home from running some errands this morning, was gonna film this, and the sky opened up and like a fucking storm came down and there was like a tornado warning. But we're filming because I cleaned the kitchen the other day and I can't go back now. So yeah, the kitchen is done. I didn't show you guys much else from the last update because I could try to kind of give away the reveal. So let's take a look. painted the backsplash. I just went with a very simple subway tile with black grout. I didn't want anything too busy, and because the countertops were so white and I wanted white backsplash with like the black cabinets, I knew I wanted white to make it kind of balance it all out. We got this beautiful brand new deep sink. It comes with the grates and there's like little drains. There's also like drain covers. I just don't have them in here because I don't really cover my drains all that often, so they're in a drawer. I got this beautiful Delta faucet from, I think I got it from Lowe's. It was on sale. I wanted matte black. I just love the way it looks. Also, it comes with a faceplate on the bottom. Clearly, I need to clean around here. My apologies. It comes with a faceplate on the bottom, but my uncle told me not to put it in because stuff just kind of collects around there, whereas this is easier to clean around. I am obsessed with the way the tiles look, the way that the cabinets look. We put in new porcelain floor tiles. They're just a white with a slight gray marble in them. I really like the way they look. The chips are on top of the fridge. I'm actually thinking of painting my toaster and my kettle copper because I can't find a copper one that I like that's not $1 million. So I'm seriously considering spray painting those with high heat spray paint. It's a thing that's happening. The little decoration on the island I literally just got. The island just feels kind of empty. Ignore everything on the table that I moved out of the kitchen, which is just like my empties. I also had my uncle put what they call our pots and pans drawers in the island because it was just a big, I feel like most islands are just like big empty holes, and like how do you do anything in there? So we have this kind of pots and pans drawer so that you can have pots and pans in these two drawers. And then in these ones, I just have a shelf on the top that hosts cat food. Oh, and some moldy buns that need to be thrown away. Real life, people. Also has my booze back there, and then the bottom drawer has my Actifry, my Ninja smoothie maker, and my Tupperware, and a cheese grater. I'm just, like the drawers, like little touches like that are so helpful. I also will be, here's a sneak peek at my pantry. It's like very, very deep. Like it's a couple feet deep. So I'm going to actually be doing a pantry organization video because this is driving me crazy. And although you can get those pull-out drawers, I'm not rich. But I will say that I really do think knocking this wall down made a world of difference. The kitchen looks so much bigger and brighter, and like just overall the space looks so open. I'm getting a new table in, so ignore that. But yeah, it just looks so much more open. I think it looks so nice. So that is my kitchen video. I'm honestly in love with my kitchen. I need to like decor it up a little bit. Like I feel like it's a little bit empty, like over here. I need like a plant or something in the corner here. And I added that decor to the island. But overall, I think it looks really nice. I love the way it turned out. I'm so glad I went with the black cabinets. I will say the paint I got wasn't the best. It's a deluxe melamite finish. It just like, the issue is, I'll show you here. It takes a little bit of a long time to dry. So when I put them up, it gets like, it gets stuck to each other. I touched up the outside so you can't really see. I do have to still touch up a little bit more because I just touched up like the bottom half, and I obviously have to go all the way up with it, but I touched up the cabinets and they look better. Use a foam roller if you're gonna paint Ikea cabinets. And I eventually do want to touch up the inside, but then I am going to have to leave the cabinets open for like a couple weeks. So other than that, I'm super happy with it. Tallulah came to be in the video. Hee. Other than that, I'm super happy with it. I love the way it turned out. I just kind of need to add some more decor to my home now. It doesn't feel finished yet because I'm still waiting on a couch and my kitchen table, which are both back ordered. My life. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this kitchen reno. If there's any questions I didn't answer down below, or I didn't answer, let me know down below and I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability. I can't really give you pricing for how much this reno cost because the contractor was my uncle, so I have a feeling he gave me a super discount and I didn't have to pay for a whole lot of reno. So just saying, I can tell you the price of like materials, but other than that, I kind of got a deal. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you love my kitchen as much as I do. My little goth kitchen dreams. And I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.